Texas, America's second most populous state and second largest after Alaska, boasts one of the most resilient and fastest growing economies, with a transformation that stands among the most rapid the world has ever seen. Spanning over 695,000 square kilometers and housing a population of over 30 million people, Texas has massively surpassed states like California and Montana in both size and economic might. But have you ever wondered how the Republic of Texas evolved into the powerful state we know today? Join us as we explore the reasons behind its remarkable journey. In 1836, Texas declared its independence from Mexico following the famous Battle of the Alamo and the victory at San Jacinto. Since then, the Republic of Texas functioned as an independent nation, led by figures like Sam Houston. In 1836, 5 different sites temporarily served as the capitals of the Republic of Texas, including Washington on the Brazos, Harrisburg, Galveston, Velasco, and Columbia. This nomadic start continued until President Sam Houston moved the capital to Houston in 1837. However, by 1839, President Mirabeau B. Lamar chose Austin as the permanent capital, ushering the city's legacy as Texas's political center. The Republic of Texas adopted its first official flag, the Burnett flag, featuring a single gold star on a blue field. In 1839, this was replaced by the now iconic Lone Star flag. The Anglo residents and other residents of the Republic were known as Texians, distinguishing them from the modern term Texans. Though Texas declared its independence, conflict between Mexico and Texas persisted into the 1840s. Many Texans had long desired annexation by the United States, a sentiment that was reinforced by the US government's repeated efforts to purchase Texas from Mexico dating back to 1826. The United States recognized the Republic of Texas in March 1837, but initially declined annexation. This changed on December 29, 1845, when Texas was formally annexed and became the 28th state of the Union. Power transitioned from the Republic of Texas to the US state government on February 19, 1846. However, the annexation reignited border disputes with Mexico, which had never recognized Texas's independence and rejected US offers to purchase the territory. The tensions led to the Mexican-American War. In 1846, Texas joined the Mexican-American Civil War and played a pivotal role, which also later led to the significant growth and development of Texas, becoming a major center of agriculture, oil production, and industry. As Texas's industries began to take shape, 5 sectors came to define the state's economy, leading up to World War II. These sectors are cattle, bison, cotton, timber, and oil. Before and after the Civil War, the cattle industry, which Texas came to dominate, was a major economic driver and created the traditional image of the Texas cowboy. In the late 19th century, cotton and lumber grew to be major industries as the cattle industry became less lucrative. Ultimately, the discovery of major petroleum deposits, particularly in Spindletop, initiated an economic boom that became the driving force behind the economy for most of the 20th century. Ever since then, Texas has experienced significant population growth and development. Population boom and growth comparison with California. According to the United States 2000 census, California had a population of around 33 million, making it the most populous state, while Texas was second with approximately 20 million people. Fast forward 20 years to the 2020 census, and California's population had grown to 39 million, while Texas surged to 29 million. In those 2 decades, the population gap between the 2 states narrowed from 13 million to just 10 million. However, the real story starts post-2020, between April 2020 and July 2022. Texas experienced a massive influx of around 900,000 new residents, even amidst the challenges of the COVID-19 pandemic. In contrast, states like California and New York saw population declines, either from migration or natural factors like death. As of 2023, California's population remains around 39 million, while Texas is estimated to be at 31 million, reducing the gap to less than 8 million people. If this trend continues, Texas is on track to potentially surpass California as the most populous state in the United States in the near future. But what's driving this mass migration to Texas? There are ultimately many reasons why a lot of people have been moving into Texas, causing its continuous advancement and population growth. And some of those factors are economic opportunities, lower cost of living, immigration and population growth, high quality of life, urbanization and infrastructure, and also business-friendly environment. Now, let's discuss each factor, starting with economic opportunity. The economic opportunities are one of the primary reasons people are drawn to Texas. The state has developed a strong reputation for job growth, business expansion, and a thriving economy. Texas has one of the most diverse economies in the United States, with strong sectors in energy, oil and gas, technology, healthcare, finance, manufacturing, and agriculture. This diversity provides a variety of job opportunities, making it resilient to economic downturns in any single industry, while other states are known for their high tax. Texas is known for its low taxes and pro-business regulations. There is no state income tax, which is a huge draw for both individuals and businesses. The state also offers various incentives, tax breaks, and subsidies that encourage companies to set up operations, fueling more job creation. Also, compared to states like California or New York, Texas offers a lower cost of doing business, including lower commercial real estate prices and reduced regulatory burdens. This has led to an influx of corporations moving their headquarters to Texas, bringing thousands of jobs with them. Another factor that's also contributed to the continuous advancement and population growth of Texas is the lower cost of living. Cities like Houston, Dallas, and San Antonio offer more space and lower home prices compared to cities like San Francisco, Los Angeles, or New York. People relocating from more expensive areas are often able to buy larger homes or get more value for their money in Texas. But then, not only is the cost of homes less expensive in Texas, even the overall cost of goods and services, including groceries, utilities, healthcare, tend to be lower in Texas compared to other states. This reduces everyday living expenses and improves overall quality of life, making it an appealing destination for people from high-cost regions. Urbanization and infrastructure is considered as one of the key factors that contributed to the advancement and transformation of the powerful Texas we know today. Significant investment in infrastructure, particularly in its major cities, modern airports, highways, and public services, have helped accommodate the growing population and promote further development. In the area of transportation, Texas has made significant investments in its infrastructure, which has been crucial to supporting its growing population and economy. The state boasts an extensive network of highways and interstates, making it a key logistics and transportation hub in the United States. Additionally, major international airports in cities like Dallas, Fort Worth, and Houston have made Texas a global gateway for trade and travel. Texas already leads all 50 states in exports. In 2022, Texas exported over $400 billion worth of products, which accounts for about 1/4 of the total US exports. This is also higher than the combined exports of California and New York. Beyond transportation, Texas's dominance in energy and technology plays a vital role in its continuous rise as America's most important state. Early discoveries of oil started in the late 19th century, but before then, Texas was known for cattle ranching and agriculture. In 1866, Lion T. Barrett drilled the first producing well in Nacogdoches County, although it was not commercially successful. The next significant oil discovery in Texas occurred in 1894, near Corsicana. The Corsicana field became the first major oil field in Texas, leading to the construction of the state's first refinery in 1898, marking the start of Texas's transition into an oil-producing state. The modern Texas oil industry truly began with the discovery of the Spindletop oil field near Beaumont on January 10, 1901. A well drilled by Patelo Higgins and Captain Anthony F. Lucas struck oil, resulting in a gusher that spewed oil 100 feet into the air, producing over 100,000 barrels of oil a day. The Spindletop discovery triggered an oil boom, which led to the rapid growth of the Texas oil industry. The birth of major oil companies like Gulf Oil, Texaco, and Humble Oil positioned Texas as a key player in global energy markets. Between 1910 and 1930, new oil fields were discovered across Texas, including the Sour Lake, Humble, and Mexia fields. The East Texas oil field discovery in 1930 near Kilgore became the largest oil field in the US, producing 1 billion barrels of oil by the end of the 1930s. Today, Texas remains the top oil-producing state in the US, responsible for around 40% of the country's crude oil production and over 25% of its natural gas output. The state is also a major player in the export of liquefied natural gas. The technological innovations are also a significant factor that contributed to the development and growth of Texas. Companies such as the semiconductor and electronics industry, examples of which are the Silicon Hills, a technology center in the 1980s and 1990s, attracting semiconductor companies like Texas Instruments and AMD, and the Dell Technologies, which was founded by Michael Dell in 1984. Growing into one of the largest computer manufacturers in the world, contributed to Texas's growth as a tech hub. Also, in areas of medical and biotech innovation, Texas Medical Center in Houston is the largest medical complex in the world. It's a leader in biotechnology, medical research, and healthcare innovations, driving advances in cancer treatment, genomics, and medical devices. While other states know nothing or less about artificial intelligence and robotics, Texas universities, such as the University of Texas and Austin and Texas A&M, have been heavily involved in research and development in AI, robotics, and automation technologies. The development of autonomous systems, including self-driving cars and drones, is also a growing sector within the state's tech ecosystem. With the rapid rise in population, growth, and development, it's only a matter of time before Texas becomes the most populous and influential state in America. What do you think? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more interesting videos.